Hello. How be everybody doing? Doubt anybody's here live, but if you're watching the VOD, hopefully either on Twitch or on YouTube, I hope you are having a great day, evening, morning, weekend, weekday, all of the above. I hope it's going okay. Mine has been chaotic. So we're here to have some chill time with some tanks. Try to blow some stuff up. I was playing a little bit earlier today. With my lack of motivation to do useful things, we're here to play tanks. Hopefully, I can find a good balance of audio to music. Yeah. Starting off with some Italian heavy stuff. I've been really tempted to spend all my resources and get that Italian tank that's on right now. But it is a medium tank. And it is a very squishy medium tank. Let's take this guy and let's see here. Ban you. I really like the auto reloading mechanic of these Italian tanks. I think it's a really fun, cool mechanic that I've slowly started to understand better over time. I would not consider myself great with them. That's because I'm not 100% on what my role is. And tier 8 is so toxic and against tier 3 tanks that I've had a hard time deciding how much effort to put into this tank. Although I really love the premium one. It's a difficult tank to play and definitely has like a lot of weaknesses, but it's a lot of fun. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, a lot out there. There's a cool mechanic with these tanks where if you have shells loaded, your other shells reload faster. Not the reload in between time. Ah, shoot. Like if I shot this shell, reloading all my shells would take way longer, but because I have at least one, it does reload my backup shells quicker. Oh, man. Worth it. Although now I'm going to be punished because of this IS-3. Tell my T-34 I'm reloading so he doesn't think I'm just not helping. Oh, man, you jerk. Is that high explosive? It was high explosive. Go away. Go away. Man, it felt like he hit something. Why am I turning so slow? Maybe it's just this tank. I haven't played this tank for a while. Shoot. I'm being super useful. Because we haven't completely lost fields. We have very many people out there. Oh wait, I'm gonna get a shot on that guy. Hoping to get this guy as he peeks back out. Oh, come on. This is aimed in all the way for that one, too. Oh, well. We are losing behind us. I have a feeling we're going to lose this game. Ouch. Okay, you're peeking out now. I see you. You have my attention now. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Damn it. Question is, did I angle too much there? Take me back to my tank. Maybe? I don't think I have very strong armor in this tank to begin with. So. Oh well. Back to the garage. Let's play our premium Italian while this one's still in this game. We'll try to bounce between those two, depending on how bad I do. Also, probably will try to go through my tier 9s as well. Get my times 2 on these. Bisonet. Bisont. Let's call it the Bison or the Bisonet. Either which I believe are right. Bisonte? Bisonte? Something like that. Okay, guess we are going city. I could go out that way. I don't think it'd be very much help. I might be able to peek the ridge decently, but there's not a lot of opportunity to peek that ridge without getting shot every other direction. So I will go city. I've had some luck city with this tank. Let me know if game audio is too loud, if anybody is in chat currently. I want to go this way. Yeah. I actually got this tank right when this mechanic debuted for the Italian tanks. Oh man, we got rushed hard. Okay, we are in trouble. In big trouble. KV4 coming around this corner. Yeah, I see you. Oh, man. I'm going to try to keep my reservoir of rounds. Don't you dare. What the hell do you want? Everybody back up. Fuck off. Oh, great. It's a conqueror. I don't want to deal with a conqueror. Go away. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have backed up too much. Conqueror still looking this way? Not long enough. Let me see if I can back up and possibly help over here. Oh, what? Shoot. Oh, yeah, the ridge. Oh, I'm an idiot. Man, we got worked over there. Those guys rushed hard. Really, really hard. You know, for a tank whose hull is really not that great, especially if you know where to shoot, I feel like I did okay there. Oh, wait, hold on. We might actually win this. Only 2 of us have died? Me and the Artie? Really? That means if our guys over here can hold. Holy shit, guys. You guys are doing great. I mean, we're slowly losing, but the rest of our team. Wow, okay. I'm going to probably end up being on the bottom of the team list, but... Man, they might actually win that one. Hopefully I feel like I could say I kind of did my part. Got a good, what was it, almost 1,200 damage? 1,000 blocking damage? It's not bad. Let's try this guy out again. I'm so far away from everything. I don't even know if it's really all that much worth it to... I mean, it's worse armor. Just better traverse speed. What does this tank support heavy? Yeah, that's probably what all these are, support heavies. Italian line. Really meant to be with something else. Help them not get outflanked or something. I don't know. I assume something like that. With that music. Let's get this on though. Backseat Travesty is the name of that song. It's this song. Hey, they won it. Awesome. I'll have to look at the details after this one. Okay. We should do okay over there, I think. I don't feel like this tank has enough armor to really do well on the west side. And I have no idea how to play middle. No idea. You know, this tank would probably really benefit from getting that better engine. I wonder if it'd be worth dumping. I'm trying to just get past this tank, though, to be honest. I have a fun Italian tank for tier 8. I don't really want this tank around very long. Rather not spend 50,000 on like an engine. I'm assuming it's something like that to search it. Which is like, oh, you dumb bugger. Can I help with this guy? Nope. It's all up to you guys. Okay, let's take care of this T-34, or at least try to. Irvon, if you want to go first, be my guest. Okay, we are slow on the reload right now. Oh, that was the T-34. For some reason, I thought that was something else further back. Oh, just me being stupid. Okay. Oh god, that T-28 really wants me. I can't do anything to help. Tankity tank tank tank. Yep. Welcome, welcome, Jibo. I mean, it's us three. We should be able to get this. I'm going. I'm making you guys all come with me. Don't kill me. Okay. Oh, keep going. Don't kill me, please. Yeah. Thank you for following me, to be honest. Most people leave me and let me die, so. Yeah, you, Mr. Full Health guy, go get shot next, and I'll try to, I don't know, keep you alive some way. His intimidation factor. Oh shoot, this T-29 is up here. I gotta deal with him. Oh no, 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 no. Dude, we got a big ass T-29 back here. We gotta get him. I don't know if they're... Oh, shit. What would you call that gun loading system? It's... I think the game just calls it a type of autoloader, but I think what people are calling it is a auto reloader system. Can I get up quick enough? I can. Come on, 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 come on. Yes. I love it. Yeah, auto reloader, because the auto loaders have the clip system or magazine system where you load up several rounds, fire them all off, and then reload your entire system. Oh shit, I'm in so much trouble. That scorpion's gonna kill me. And so this one, you can have one ready to shoot, and it's auto reloading in the background. But yeah, I'd love that T-34 to move up a little bit closer with me. Oh, he's kind of stuck, isn't he? Well, let's at least get... Oh, jeez. That Mutz can tear me apart. Please don't. Come on. Say enemy on fire? Must have had an auto extinguisher. Is that the 12-year tank? No, this is a tech tree tank right here. Oh, dude, I can't move forward without you doing something. I want to help. I really want to help E25, but this guy will kill me if I give him the chance. I'm so scared of that tank. Okay. I'm helping. I'm doing stuff. Thank you, E25. I'm so sorry I didn't come out and help you sooner, but I was so scared of that Mutz or whatever it was. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got a full magazine. Let's go... I don't know. Guess cap, maybe? I'll ask my team what they think. Yudes thinks that's a good idea. No, just go kill him. Yes, cap. Okay, we got 2 for cap, 1 for not. I will cap as the backup plan. I will start cap just in case. That's what I will do. TD makes me nervous. I'm definitely a one-shot. Yeah, 2 of them left, but yeah, we should have it in the bag. But might as well get some points, and then I guarantee my tank not having to be fully repaired. So, sorry, more boring, but I think a better option for me. That low could easily tear me apart. Don't worry, dudes. I'll let you hunt. has got it. GG. Not a bad game. We got 2,400 damage. We get any blocking. The hole on this thing is so pathetic. Me and that Carvon really helped that one side. I feel bad I wasn't able to help him further, but I feel like I would have died with him if I had moved up too far. Yeah, look at us go. We were, oh my gosh, what? Top of the team. Look at us go on that right side. Okay, okay. Definitely one of my better games in this tank. We get any block damage? No. Yeah, that's fine. And we got some money back. That's good. Yeah, we hit a lot of tanks that time. See, I really love the gun system on these tanks. When it works, it really works. I just got to remember I got to try to stick with another tank as much as I can, which is not always possible. The question is I'm really tempted to skip past this dumb tier 8. It's as good of a game I had there. It's a really hard tank to play. I kind of want to skip to this one. But now that we've gotten our win on that, maybe we ought to switch to a different one. We could try to do the TDs on the same gun system, since we're kind of having fun with that gun system. Let's do that. Take this guy out for a spin. Oh, I'm sorry, Jibo. Hopefully your headache doesn't last long. Good night. Ooh, this map. This map is interesting. It's been a while since I've played TD like this on it. I'm probably really slow right now in this tank. We will go towards the castle. And since this is kind of an assault TD, so I'm pretty sure it is. It should work pretty good going, trying to like push that far side or even up the castle. Don't remember what the gun depression is like. Well, it's got a pretty good gun depression. We could poke this hill. Hellcat is really going for it. Don't shoot me. Okay. Let's move up with the T-3485. God, I love that tank. I should get it again and play it some more. It was such a fun tank. Maybe. Ooh, I don't want to get sniped. Let's see if we can help our guy up this way. Don't want our Hellcat to get too overwhelmed. If they decide to come up. Oh, this one doesn't have the gun auto loading. Or maybe I just don't have a gun on this that does. Come on. That's some good block damage, though. I say that. Of course, he gets a good shot on me. Got a good turret, but not that good. M2Y. What? That's just all very rude. Seems like we're rocking it against everybody else. I'm scared I'm gonna get like distance sniped. Well, you know, sometimes you have ideas and plans and you just see them slowly fall apart in front of your eyes. That was one of those moments. I did see that there was a guy hidden over there. I'm an idiot. Oh well, I can't be good and great in every battle. I have to be an idiot sometimes, right? It's just World of Tanks. Everybody's an idiot. Okay, let's do the Vipera, which is the premium. I believe this one's got an auto loader. Auto reloader. Oh, we never checked our stats on the first game we won. Oh well. Too late. Okay. I really hated that that's the skin this thing came with like the shields. And this like sun one is almost just as obnoxious and stupid, but I don't hate it. Or maybe this one just has like a regular autoloader. I think I'm gonna help the heavies. Yeah, this one's just got a straight autoloader. Okay. Which I am totally fine with. I remember when this first came out, nobody quite knew how to handle them. And they were just dominating the battlefield. Though their lower plate is pretty weak. I mean, obviously the lower plate is weak on most tanks. But it is absolutely the way to kill this tank. Unless it got nerfed in some other way. It was doing really well when you could make it so that everyone focused on your upper plate slash hull. I should have taken that shot. Why didn't I? That was dumb of me. Come here, Pantera. Where are your friends? Am I moving up all by myself? I am. Not sure I like that. Just, come on, somebody move up with me. Please? Nobody's advancing on us. And I don't like that fact. Oh. Is a slow autoloader, but still pretty relatively fast. Now I got a long reload on these guys peeking around this corner, but if I can make it so that they have to shoot me a different way. What is that? A BZ? I hate the BZ. It's got an obnoxiously strong turret. I am almost ready to fight these guys. Do I have somebody hurt? I do not. I am hurt, but my crew is actually doing okay. Oh. I thought he just fired at the other guy. I could have sworn I saw him shoot across that way. Dang it. Got some good damage in before I died, though. I did at least my hit point value, so. These guys look like they'll clean up most of it. Yeah, they're taking everybody out to the cleaners. So they need to get up there and spot that TD before they're all picked apart. That G-Sword got down, but that's about it. We are moving up. How's that Hawk doing? I want to say I've seen this tank before. At least he's got some really good, giving us some good vision down here by the point. I have that skin, I think. Arnie skin. Okay, let's go back to garage and get back to our tech tree one. Because why not? He got a victory in it. We didn't do very well. Didn't get a lot, but you know. Are we... Let's... Because it is a fun TD. It is a fun one. So maybe we ought to spend some free XP and get this thing... It's working a little bit better. Oh god, that's a huge turret upgrade. And then I can work towards that. 175, 320. And it's magazine. Okay. Let's... Yeah, we for sure need to get this and this. So let's mount that. Let's mount that. And then let's get us the better engine. And then we can grind towards this weapon, and then the tier 8 really isn't all that far away. Hey, we won. Is that really what this one looks like? That's a little bit more familiar. Round-headed butt. Stuck at a tier 8 gun, though. Oh, because, yeah, I'm still stuck at tier 7. Oh, okay. Let's... Sure. We'll take a couple of gold rounds. I don't need a lot. And yeah, let's take her out. I like this turret much better. It feels a little bit... I like its angles a little bit better, I should say. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, this one. And we are attacking. Okay. This attack and defend map is so interesting. Because you can very easily turn into the defenders, just overwhelm and attack the attackers. And I am low tier. I'm facing tier 9s. Oh, jeez. I think theoretically I'm supposed to turn around and snipe. However, I'm going to try to give all these guys as much support as I can. I'm going to let them be the front-facing guys, but I'm going to try to stay behind them and snipe for them. I would go back with that Scorpion and snipe at center, but I've never done that. I have no idea how to do it. I guess this would be the battle to do it since I'm a useless tank almost anyways. Hopefully my gun has enough pen now to do something, but we get a little more rotation out of it too. Not much. Still get great gun depression. Love it. We are the attackers. I'm gonna try to get into this little alcove. They can't shoot me, and I can help against this. Well, that's just rude. Didn't I just say I was supposed to stay in the back? And here I am in the front. Like an idiot. What are you guys doing? Saw someone's barrel. Wow, I can't do anything against him. Yeah, I'm liking this music though. Like, get me pumped up for this fight. This isn't really going in our favor, and they really just have to sit there and hold. IS, where's the IS? IS-2S is maybe stuck? Down south. Come on, guys. We're supposed to be pushing. I can't flank around the back. Yeah, they know what they're doing. I don't think I can take hits from these guys very well. I think I'll just get destroyed. So I don't know if trying to force their hand in any way is going to be useful. Well, why didn't you send them the memo? Illuminating. That was your job. You were supposed to send them the memos. You know, I don't give you a lot to do, but that was like your one thing. Should I? They've got plenty of help up there. I'm too slow to turn around and help with it, I think. Well, hold on. Things are not happening as quickly as I thought they would. Oh, come on. Ha ha. There we go. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Illuminating Thought. Appreciate you at least stopping by. Whether you're still here after me talking nonsense. I wonder if that Brosk is gonna expose anything else for me to shoot at. These guys are occupied by that, so I might as well help snipe in if I can. Right? I don't know. Not 100% sure what to do at this point. I feel like I could maybe... I don't have enough vision. Can't see far enough, and that guy's not exposed at all. Okay, let's help these guys push. You guys are clearly stuck. So what we need to do is give you some courage to be unstuck. We are all tier 7s fighting 2 very scary tier 8s actually. But I might just have just enough. BK, you're kind of in my way and I don't want to cross in front of you. Boy, I don't know if I can bend him. 4-5, move up. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, you know. Why did I think I could take on an IS-3 in a low? In what world? In what world could I take on an IS-3A and in low with my tier 7? Oh, I'm a moron. Oh well. I'm sorry, VK. Oh, wow, we had 2 VK-30s there. Yeah, we're getting torn apart now. Get in there, Bison. Don't go too far. Nice. Kind of curious as to how this exchange is going to go. Oh, I wonder if he didn't have anything else in the chamber. We still have somebody back? Oh, we don't. We lost everybody. What happened? I don't see like a ton of dead bodies. They just like go around a different way and all die? Because we used to have like, we had like 3 or 4 tanks back there, I thought. Dang. Okay. How fast does the low reload? Because I felt like I got hit 3 times there at the end. Twice by the IS-3A. I guess it reloads faster than I thought. Now let's head back to the garage. And while we're waiting for that battle to end, go back to our premium version of this tank. You big old oops. Okay, let's go back to this guy. Get some premium time in. IS-3A's auto loader. Is it really? Oh. Hence the A for auto loader. Ah, shit, I didn't know that. How did I not know that? I don't claim to be amazing at the game, but I feel like I know a lot of the tanks pretty well. Dang, an auto loader. That totally makes sense. Which means I should have absolutely gotten my butt in gear with fixing my tracks way quicker than I did. Okay, where am I doing in this battle? I could go down to the beach. How many people are going down to the beach, though? It almost looks like that whole group is going down to the beach. Are you all going down? What's going on? Okay, lots of people are going down to the beach. I'm not going to. You got 2 TDs in the back and those 3. I will try. Get 2 kills and I will follow. That's so mean. Oh shit. There's no way. Now that you've said that. Oh, great. The pressure's on. Get 2 kills. You're expecting a lot from a trash player. Oh man, I'm getting pushed back. Let's back it up just a hair so these guys can assist me a little bit better. Where are you? What was that? A TNH? Oh, okay. This guy's coming to help. Let's move up with him. Oh, that's a tier 9. I don't know if I can face a tier 9. Can I? Okay, can't pen his lower plate. I'm gonna have to hit his side if he fully commits. How are we doing other places? Doing okay. Come out and play, please. Skoda is a little bit too far back for me to have to worry too much. Our IS-3 might get a little bit ballsy here, so let's make sure we're ready to help him. In fact, let's get down low right next to this bunker. Oh, hello. Make everybody really nervous. Maybe that's the IS-3A that killed us. Hey, everybody, I have to get 2 kills. Let me at them. You guys don't understand what's at stake. I could get a follow. Let's speak this for fun. Oh, boy. Oh, come on, 26. Oh, man, didn't reload fast enough. That one's mine. He's mine. Nobody else gets him. Oh. I'm not going to get a single kill now. I missed it. I missed my chance. That was my moment. Oh, this TNH is going to kick our butts. Oh, dude, I can't do anything to help you if you're going to... One kill. Okay. Just got to get one more. Just got to get one more. Our team is winning. Maybe I can kill this guy. Oh, come on. Reload. 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 Take that. I got 2 kills. No, thank you. I'm sorry for totally blocking your shot. But I was being super greedy because illuminating made me. I thought for sure I was going to die there. I thought for sure he's going to get some bottom plate shot on me. Thank you for the follow illuminating thought. I really appreciate it. But don't feel obligated to stick around just because I did that. I'm not always playing World of Tanks. But I am occasionally. I mean, I play World of Tanks all the time, just not on stream all the time. Where did this go to go? I don't know why I'm going this way. They've already cleared everything. Guess I can help get on point. Oh, that was a great moment. I don't know how I ended up with both those kills. That didn't seem very fair. Those other guys deserved more of those kills than me. Okay, now where the hell is this little tiny medium? So I'll hop on point and get some capping points, maybe? Oh, hello, Mr. Bunker. Sorry. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get over there to help with that. Good job, boys. GG. Okay. I wonder. I don't think I'm gonna be very high up on that list, unless it considers me holding that edge. You know, what the hell? Why did I get 7,000 XP for that? Whoa, hold on. What was my base XP? Did I get like a 5 times? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you know, sure, I'll take it. God, I wish I had premium right now. I'd add another 3,000. Of course, this is on my premium one and not on the one I'm actually trying to grind out on the tech tree. Wow, okay. Made some money. Yeah, that's not bad. How much did I block? Ooh, I got a decent amount of blocking. Okay, okay. Well, we did eventually get a win on this. Should we keep grinding this? What was the last win we had on this guy? What was this one? Is this the CC56? Where did we sit in this battle? Come on. Actually did pretty good there too. Experience-wise. Let's take her out for another spin. See if we can get a little bit closer to getting that better gun. Having fun with this type of tank. Since in fully switching it up yet. Unless, Illuminating, you have a tank you'd like to see me play. I've got what I would think might be a larger collection than a lot of people. At least that I've played with. So, might be one in there you want to see me play. Okay. Where am I gonna go? I always get so disoriented on this map because with the different game modes, like city, battlefield, switches up so much. I probably don't want to hang too far to the left. I guess it kind of depends on what the Skoda and Eagle do. What is the Eagle? I don't feel like I've played that a lot. Sure, buddy. Let's try to push this hard, I guess. There's too many people here. Feel like I'm a good choice for here. I don't really know. Maybe. What is the game that you play that has a rover? Oh, I've been playing a lot of Space Engineers recently on stream. Oh, that was such a late shot. That was stupid. I'm moving, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Space Engineers. Been having a lot of fun with it, too. Been a little bit addicted. I was thinking of maybe playing it later tonight, but I don't know. Oh boy, we are getting really congested here. I don't know what the play is here. I'm so bad at this map. I'm usually playing as a heavy. Yeah. Hey, that's me. could kind of get you on the cupola. Poke back out again. Oh. Oh. That was lucky. That was a lucky shot. Oh, hello. I can't hurt you at all. What are, oh, you're an 86. Shoot. Let's switch to premium. Oh, man. Yeah, I hear ya. Man, I can't hurt him at all. I'm just moving up to here. Hold on to your... Keep your tank treads on. I don't know. I'm not going to let them round the corner just to have open field day on us. I think I kind of backed off, though. Oh, I can't rotate my turret very far, though. Yeah, he's not sitting there anymore for some reason. That guy doesn't have vision on us. Hopefully we're not exposing our lower plate by doing this. Yeah, come out here. I'm ready for you. Well, that was stupid. I'm just wasting premium rounds. This fight is about to get really expensive, isn't it? Oh, hey. Mr. Caro. Okay, you're going to kind of allow me to re-situate here. Let's get back out kind of more into this fight. I'm scared about that T-34. Oh, God, I thought that was the AT. 8 was right there, but it's not. Don't shoot me in the butt, don't shoot me in the butt, don't shoot me in the butt, don't shoot me in the butt. Okay, you're dead. Waste of a premium round. Reload quicker. Get out of my way. Whoa. That was not very good. Okay, that guy can't shoot me, right? Maybe. Oh, come on. It was so bad. Okay. I'm safe there. This guy is zooming around this corner. I've shot so much premium. At least I hit somebody with the premium. Okay. I think I lost. I think I lost so much money on that game. How much premium did I just waste on that game? Oh, man. Kind of scared. How much premium do I normally take in with me? Well, maybe I didn't shoot as much as I thought. Team score. Yeah, did all right. Getting a bunch of 5 times for some reason. Locked a good amount. Ooh, okay. Only lost 2 grand. I was expecting that to be at least in the 20 grand range, but maybe I didn't shoot as many as I thought. I could have sworn I wasted like 3 premium rounds there. But maybe not. Sweet, that wasn't a bad game. Got another steel wall. It's easily one of my most achieved awards in this game. How close are we to... Still about 10k around way. Well, Illuminating, is there something you'd like to see me play? I can kind of show you my long list of tanks that I have. I spammed APCR last night. The KV-1. Ooh. That's expensive. KV-1 is a cool tank, though. Just going full tilt and just spending lots and lots and lots of money. It can be fun to do that sometimes. I don't play money of these tanks over here. Let's see here. 9 games in a row. Nice. There you go. Hey, that can be worth it for XP at 25k per battle. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting good XP from it, it can be totally worth it. I mostly play heavies when I do play. I have some mediums that I like and enjoy, and I have some TDs I enjoy. I'm trash with lights. I have a light that's actually tier 6. I used to kind of like them. I don't play them anymore. In fact, I don't even really know why. That's unchecked for my primary label. I don't really have fun playing light tanks. Oh, yeah, Scorpion G. I almost bought that last week, I think, or earlier this week, when it came back to the store. I was really tempted. Not really great with those sniper TDs, though. I'm trying to get better. I have a real trash premium one. Where is it? This boy. And I've had some fun with like the T25 and the Hellcat, the regular Hellcat, and now the super one that I forget why I got this. Something gave it to me. I didn't buy this one. A lot of my premiums I didn't buy. I just got through some other method. Played the T29. I can do that. What have we... crew hasn't really been tiered up at all. I should make sure I have at least a few premium rounds. High explosive is just not as great as it used to be. So let's reduce the high explosive count. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I don't have a lot of equipment. I haven't spent a lot of money on equipment. I haven't played this tank for a hot minute, though. What would be good on this one? Do I have any in depot that would be good on this? Don't. Ugh. Gunrammer might be good. Oh, that one wouldn't be bad. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not great on equipment selection. I have some tanks with some equipment. But for a while there, I was waiting till... Most of my tanks don't have equipment illuminating. So most of the tanks you're going to, if you choose, I'm not going to have equipment on. I'd be willing to take suggestions just because I'm not very good at selecting equipment. In fact, I have equipment on one tank that I need to rip it all off because I no longer play that tank. I don't like it. T44. I need to rip all the equipment off this thing. I don't like the T44. Yeah, most of my tanks, even the ones that I really enjoy, don't have equipment on them. Some of them have a few pieces, but it's just so expensive. Let's see here. I could play... The main ones that I've been grinding out recently are the Tiger Peaks. I kind of want to try out the VK. 'cause it looks kind of fun. The one just past this. We're grinding out this boy because he's been kind of fun, and this guy because I'm trying to get to the tier 9. Yeah, it has no gun depression, and it used to be... I feel like everything outclasses me in it too quickly. Although I've been having a ton of fun with its older brother, the Object 430. In fact, I should probably actually... Now that you've mentioned equipment, I should probably get equipment on this tank, because I'm going to be with it for a while, and I've actually been really enjoying it. What should... Do I have anything in depot? I can improve the aiming circle or the vertical stabilizer. The tier 9 double barrel is fun. The double barrel is just super fun in general. I'm excited to get to the tier 9. The tier 8 has been fun. How close am I? Yeah, I'm still a ways. I could put some blueprints onto it, but I don't know whether I want to or not. Since I was thinking about it, let's maybe play some of my Russian tanks. I want to kind of, now that you've mentioned a medium, I kind of want to play this sucker. And maybe we'll continue grinding out the double barrel. What is it? The IS-22, I think is what it is. I'm not great at mediums, but this one's kind of a weird light heavy. It's kind of how it feels when I play it. Now, do I have the speed to try to make it to the ruins on the hill? Maybe. I don't think I have upgraded. Yeah, I don't have the upgraded engine. Fast, but I'm not that fast. Yeah, that ERB will absolutely trash me in speed. Thing's so freaking fast. I can maybe help cover him so nothing else goes up there with him. Maybe. Nope. I want to punish this thing. Got it shot off, but... Nope, missed the cupola. Okay. Let's reassess our situation here. Oh man, nobody went that way. I'm gonna help the AMX. Since there's a lot there. I could go wide, but I have a feeling I'll just get caught out in the open if I try to do that. That was a risky peek. I don't know why I did that. I can't hit you anywhere. Stupid Vipera. How come I could not hit? Ouch. Okay, I deserve that one. Jerk. I see you. Oh, man. Yeah, it didn't go through. How are we doing? Did I abandon the hill too soon? Oh. So this, what was it? AMX is getting more support than I thought. I think it's that low that's shooting behind us. Kind of helping us distance snipe. What are you doing, my fun friend? Give my AMX a little bit more courage. Maybe help push this. We are winning. So maybe it's not too much of a risk to push this a little harder. It removes our help from the low. Can't see what I'm shooting at. Oh, come on. Come on, 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 come on. Okay, now I got a Skoda that I gotta try to help deal with. Oh, he can see me. I don't know how he didn't take hit points there and only hit my track. Am I being stupid by trying to take on this? Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, not thank you. That was the last person. I wanted that kill. Wow, I actually came away with way more hit points than I would have thought. That's why I love that medium, is you feel like a fast, fun medium, but your armor is so much better than most mediums, at least that I've played. Thanks, Illuminating. GG, good game. Hey, look at us. Not too bad. Wow, that guy was killing it. Happy with our damage blocking. Hey, and we actually made money on a tier 9 game. That rarely happens to me. Okay, let's play around with the IS-22. It's kind of a fun turret type concept. It's a fun mechanic in the game, having these double barrels. I don't feel like I'm able to brawl as well as some of its counterparts. Not that I'm great at brawling in this game anyways. I like to think I am, but I'm not. Oh boy. Do I go Zeppelin or towards the castles? I think I'm better off at the Zeppelin. Sorry, buddy. Please, somebody goes castle. Oh man, nobody's going castle. Good luck, you two. Oh well. Hopefully I can convince our team to push hard. Now, I don't feel like my luck in the past has been very strong over here at the Zeppelin. Ooh. Okay, that felt like a delayed click. What's my ping like? It's not bad. This T-832, it must have come out recently. I'm seeing it all over the place, and I don't remember seeing it in the past. But it's basically another version of the Pershing, if I understand correctly. Oh, gall. Bad gun depression. Let's just get up there. Okay, fine. Jerk. It's a premium tank, like the T-32. Okay. Yeah. Is it medium? Where is it? Oh, no, it's heavy. You're right, just like the T-32. Okay. Dang, when did I miss that going on sale? I probably should have gotten that tank. I was thinking it was more like the medium, but yeah, it's a heavy. The couple times I've gone up against it, it's done pretty well. Not to mention those tanks typically have some really great gun depression. So their gameplay on hills is pretty fun. I want to help you, Defender. Oh, wow. I can't hurt you at all. What's going on with that? Try to get a better angle on you. Maybe? Not being very helpful. But I am an intimidating presence. Fear me. Yeah. These two defenders are just kind of having a face-off, and I'm just kind of here as a presence to stop them from advancing too fast. I don't want to get in his way either by getting up there too close. Could help those guys. Maybe that helps you, Defender. I tracked him. Oh, is Defender getting sniped from far out? Shoot. Man, I can't get a shot against this guy anywhere. Could switch to premium. Got 10 shots of it. Yo. These tanks with the boosters are so strange. Their turrets are unbelievably tanky. Here. Just because I don't like you, I'll detrack you. Are we just like lazily sitting here and we should be advancing a little bit harder? Let's switch to premium. Don't want to, but we will. I don't think the crew on this thing is strong enough to have intuition yet. Well, I was trying to make something happen. And I think I kind of got something to happen. I don't know. Maybe that was a really dumb move. I was just trying to get something to happen. We were just at a stalemate there for so long. I felt like we were wasting time for the other sides of the map. Yeah, I got ripped apart. There's something out there on the distance that was tearing me apart too. I think the Leopard. No, yeah, it was that SU. And a Bison. Where's the Bison? The Bison hit me, and the SU-130 just tore me apart. Where's the... Oh, the Bison was right there. Yeah, he hit me, and then... Yeah. Oh, well. I think I kind of helped make that move a little forward, a little faster, maybe. Or maybe if I was just a little bit patient. Maybe if I was a little bit patient, it would have just naturally happened. Let's just see for kicks and giggles how this guy's doing. I believe in you. Yeah, we helped win the area. And at least those tanks that are probably a little bit better than mine are doing a good push now. Hopefully this guy can hold on. Need a drink of water. Nice shot, buddy. Keep it up. Who's helping him? Anybody? Did that guy just barely die? Dang. That IS-3's got quite a punch in him, though. kind of curious how this guy's gonna do, and then we'll switch. Then we'll go back to the garage. Ooh, that's scary, dude. I'm not sure I'd go that way. I would try to play your advantage on the hill still and try to outgun to press him against the hill so he can't hit your lower plate. Or maybe he's playing the long game. Just trying to outlast so his team can come and get him. Okay. He didn't make a move as quickly as I thought he would. So, back to garage. Oh, I totally missed that. He was fixing his ammo rack. Oh, okay. Look at you being all observant. Okay, let's see here. What should we mess around with? I'm kind of at that point today where I've gotten all the times twos that I really, really wanted, except for this guy. To where I'm not really sure what to play. At one point I was grinding towards the Emily with this guy, but that kind of went on a lower priority. And I was doing the medium line for these guys. It's another fun tank you can mess around with. I want to be good with this guy, but I'm just not. Oh, we could play with our other tier 9 premium. This guy's kind of fun. Let's play around with him. He looks cool, and he can make for some fun games. Do you ever put your crews in a premium tank and get another ×2? Sometimes I do if I'm really trying to focus on XP for the crew. Especially if it's a premium tank that'll accept another crew. Actually, I think all of them do now, don't they? I will do that occasionally. But a lot of times I'm just way too lazy. I've been playing this game a long time, but that does not mean I'm at all good or do anything the right way in this game. So I probably should do that more, and that would get my crews up to a higher level faster. Yeah, I probably should do that. But regardless, this is easily one of my favorite games of all time. So it's one of those games that, because normally when I play games, except for like, you know, the occasional outliers, I'll usually play a game pretty hard for like a good while, and then once I hit a point where I'm, I don't know, quote unquote beating it or kind of done with it, I typically won't play it again for almost ever, or at least for a very long time. I'll either get burnt out on it and it'll be like several years before I play it again. But this game is one of the games that I'm just can always come back to. Occasionally I've gone like on a couple of breaks where it's been like almost a year since I played it, but I always come back to this game. It's always a game I can pick up and have fun with. For how much of a variety gamer I am, this is like the one constant I have. God, everybody's going that way. Well, I'll try to cover our butts maybe. I'm not sure I'm in a great position to do that, to be honest. Can't tell if that's a rock in front of me or not. can at least try to help cover our backside while those guys move up. I will say, with the crew thing, I was doing that a lot with my British tanks there for a little while. When I was kind of on my kick to try to get to the Conqueror. Oh, wow. Okay, those guys have a good view on them, so I can kind of move up maybe. Come on. Reload, maybe. Come on! Okay, fine. I tried playing one of those shooter games and I was like, how the hell do people play this good? Like a first-person shooter? I used to play a lot more first-person shooters. They're a lot of fun. I loved Modern Warfare 2 of Call of Duty. I don't know if I can peek these guys. These safely. I'm gonna try though. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think of that Super Conqueror being able to absolutely destroy me. Yeah, they can be a lot of fun. It's a whole different style of play, especially compared to World of Tanks. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 was, I loved that game and played hours and hours and hours of the multiplayer for that. I was tempted to try to peek that after he got a shot off. What's the free-to-play one that I've played occasionally and got decent at? I should be behind these guys. Why am I acting like I'm the front tank? Can I grab that TH? No. TNH? What is it? Planet something. Is the free-to-play, like, massive first-person shooter one. No, don't shoot me. I feel so exposed right now. Just out here in the open. Should be winning this, though. They're about to get flanked hard. Okay, that guy's dead. So I can come up behind this guy. Ramming kill. Oh. Oh, shoot. Hello, BZ. Don't you dare. Okay. Thank you. I'm here to help. How's that possible? Don't you shoot me. I am not bait. Stop it. Oh, thank goodness. Somebody kill him. Thank you, team. Oh, call. My tank lived. They wanted me bad. Those two guys wanted to go out in a blaze of glory, taking me with them. Oh, that's a fun tank. It's a great support heavy. It only does okay by itself. Unless it's top tier. Victory. Isn't bad. Didn't block very much. Got a decent amount of damage though. Yeah, I almost kind of wish it didn't have the pike nose. I wish this was curved. Or just flat. But it's not bad. But I love the skin. I love the glow effect and But okay. Let's see here. Did not get a win on this tank. Let's at least try to get a win on this tank. How long have I been streaming? Hour and a half? Boy, how long do I want to stream today? I don't know. I'm suddenly feeling very snacky and I have no snacks in the house. Guess I could walk over to Walmart and grab something. But that's a long walk. Ooh, order a pizza? Ooh, that's tempting. I made a really good bowl of ramen though earlier. So I'm not sure I'm like that level of snacky hungry where I want like sustaining food. You know, however much sustaining pizza can be. Or like light snacking. I'll tell you what I was craving this morning. You know the Easy Cheese? One that comes in the like bottle that you squirt out that's just plastic cheese and it's kind of offensive to kind of call it cheese because it's not. Because I have some Ritz crackers and I saw my Ritz crackers and I was suddenly craving some of that Easy Cheese. It's just like this super fattening snack. Maybe I should go walk over. Maybe I should grab some of those. Because I know that Walmart has some. It's like one of those small neighborhood Walmarts, not like the big super center ones. I don't know where you're from, Illuminating. So I'm assuming they have Walmarts near you. As the ignorant American that I am. Oh, sorry, dude. I said sorry, but I didn't slow down at all. I'm gonna hold this position with this tank? Okay. I used to work for Target and it literally took me 50 seconds to walk to work. Oh, dang. That's a nice commute. My commute to my current job is brutal. It's like force. Oh, shit. Okay. I knew you were going to try to peek that. Hey, it's me. Fighting myself. Well, me with a cooler skin. Does this thing have the top plate weakness? Like the IS? I don't think it does, right? I'm worried about those guys hitting me. Is there no... There is Artie. Something else must have been spotted before I was. Otherwise, I should be getting pummeled by Artie right now. Oh, hey. I would have charged up both shots right there, but he was driving backwards. I didn't want to lose my chance. Ooh, a Jagdtiger. Jagdtiger. Tiger. Jeez. I'm an idiot. Where was he at? He's way back there. And unfortunately, he's got a great shot on me from somewhere. Is he just all the way back there and I can't see him? Ooh. I like it, I like it, I like it. Come get me. There's a lot here on this corner in front of me. That guy's not visible. Ouch, there comes Artie. Shoot. I lost both tracks. Ouch. Oh, man. Still got that stun lock. Hello, Mr. Low. That Eyes 2 is not going to take his eyes off me now. Oh. I want him. I'll take you too. Ouch. Okay, fine. That was a straight shot into the cupola like I did against him. Not leaving his side view to me very long. Oh god, I need to stop backing off too far. Artie's making me super nervous. Stick our guns up to try to protect our cupola. Make these guys nervous so they can't shoot our guys up on the hill without, you know, too much worry. Switched up a little bit, maybe. Oh, man, come on. Oh, man. Taking a lot of hits. Well, let's fix our gunner. Just in case. Might be a waste of a med kit with how few hit points we have, but I don't know. Might be worth it. What's that T10 doing? That's a dangerous T10. Jeez. Going back to work stuff that you were talking about, working at Target. I used to work at a Walmart for a while. So I have had that like retail, big shop retail experience. I was a bike builder. I would assemble all the bikes at a big super center. Ouch. Oh, come on. Stupid dispersion. Already stop. But yeah, I was a bike builder. And man, I hated that job. Because people are just not nice to those workers. Those types of shops. Although using the bike rack system that they had at the Walmart was actually really fun. Like the giant double tiered. Oh god, I thought that Artie was coming for me. That double tiered racking system that they have. Oop, okay. Low finally got me. So I'm gonna get one more shot on that IS-2 with its turret to the side, but that low was not gonna let me. Man, I felt like I did pretty good there considering. I got 1,700 damage and 1,300 block or spotting. And only 400 block. Oh, man, I didn't block very much. Surprising. Normally when I'm sitting here, I'm doing more shooting towards the hill than across at these guys, but that wasn't the case this time. God, I feel like I'm jumping subjects all over the place. Hopefully I'm not giving you whiplash. With my topic changes. Let's see here. It's E75. You could probably do some work on these guys. There you go. Take out the low. That's good. That poor Skoda over there. Where is he at? He's kind of in a hard spot. Although he's doing really well with his hit points. I have a feeling we're going to lose this. Back to the garage. Okay. Ooh, now what do we play? Do some premium farming for some credits. Since I'm about to make some big purchases with the tanks I'm grinding. wish this tank was better. I eventually want to get to this big boy. Let's take this one out for a spin. Might as well. The only advantage that I feel like this tank has is that you don't see it on the battlefield very often because it's not great. And so most people don't quite know what to do with it because it's just not seen very often. But yeah. Let's see here. Do you play Frontline? I made 32 million credits last time by playing premiums. Oh shoot, which one's Frontline? Is that the one where you like pick 3 tanks and it's like the big large scale battle? Is it like that temporary play mode? So might as well go this way. Is that what that is? I mostly just play random battle. I'll say that. But if it's that temporary game type where it's like the large scale battles, that one is a lot of fun. 32 million credits? Holy shit. It's the large map 30v30. Yeah. Yes, I have played that. They have played it. Yeah, most of the times it's come out temporarily. Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. And it's the one where you pick like, I think it's like 2 or 3 tanks to go in with. You get to respawn a few times. Where you're like capturing different points and stuff. Boy, am I sneaking way too far forward. I don't feel like I normally make it this far without getting shot at. These guys can't see me over there. How come I am not getting shot? What is going on? Okay. They just not defending this at all? Can I help? Ouch. Okay. I'm paying attention. I'm such a moron. That was such a late shot. Such a waste of a shot. Such a waste. Oh, well. Don't you be coming at me, Indian. Oh boy, this is about to get really bad. Oh, come on. This isn't going very well. Okay. Oh, boy. Come on, turret. Well, that was a thing. Oh, man. I must have done something stupid. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know. Maybe I pushed up too far. Got overconfident. Go, Artie. You got this. Oh, dude, you got this. Go, buddy, go. Take him out. I believe. Oh, Yeah, we were facing a lot. Maybe should have backed up sooner. 2v5. Seen that coming a little bit sooner and done something about it, but oh well. Did you play the Halloween event where they brought the like supercharged WT 100 back for like it temporarily? That was kind of a fun chaotic game mode that came out during the Halloween event. You see, I mostly just play random battle, and then eventually I'll play some of the like the temporary specialty ones that you're talking about that come out. But yeah. Most of the temporary ones they come out with are really fun to play with while they're out for like, I think you're right, it's like a couple days or something like that. What software do you develop? Probably played it, but I don't remember it. Yeah. So right now at my current job, I develop warehouse software. For like automating the machines out on the plant, out on the manufacturing floor, as well as the software that allows they have like a inventory management and warehouse kind of management software that needs to talk to also the customer facing software, and I also build the bridge and let them communicate with each other, stuff like that. In the past I've built medical software. Let's see here, what else do I want to take out for a spin? I still didn't get my times 2 on this. In the past, yeah, I've developed large-scale medical software. Like if you went to the doctor as an outpatient, like your family doctor or something like that, I built the software that he's using behind the desk to like track your medical records and stuff like that. I've also worked on banking software where I was working on some crazy algorithms to help like predict stuff and things like that. Done some mobile app development. I'm currently actually looking for a new job, so if you know somebody, yeah. So I've worked on a few things, but yeah, right now it's warehouse software. What do I want to do? Let's go up with that Skoda. If you want me to get technical with it, the languages I mostly use are C#, though I've developed in Java and Python. Now I can't think of the mobile one. Uses Dart. What's it called? Anyways. Where do I want to go? But it's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy software development. And I like to think I'm good at it, but I don't want to push up too far. Right? I own my own soft wash and window cleaning. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay, that's cool. It's cool that you own it. That's awesome. Congrats that you got to that point. It's quite an achievement to get to that point where you're the owner of a business and it's doing well. Congrats. Yeah, my dad, due to one of the jobs he had, we had a bunch of, at the time, professional window cleaning equipment. And I think it was like every spring we do a big, like spend a whole Saturday as a family washing the windows, where you had like the big long pole with the squeegee scraper thing that would scrape against the window. That was always my favorite, with the long extending pole. That's the technical word for it, by the way. Okay, nothing really out that way. I feel like I should go help them, but I don't want to abandon this side. It's probably fun to see a bunch of different homes, different architecture, kind of a deal. I'm nervous I'm going to get shot by these people over here if I come out too long. It's still called the thingy? Okay, good. So I'm still kind of in touch with the window cleaning world. That's good. Ouch! Ew, pieces of shit. Okay, fine. I get it. I get it. I get it. The long, yep, the long thingy. I love it. Okay, so I'm useless right now as a tank. Just here to sit here like an idiot. Ah, damn it. Those stupid people on the hill. I can't do anything about them. He also had a lot of like the fancy different types of sponges that we'd also use for washing the cars. So we had a power washer. Yeah, true. I don't need to rush, which is good. And it seems like the guys more north of me handled the situation they were stuck in pretty well, so... Yeah, you're right. I just need to not get too impatient. I just have done nothing. No damage, anything. I'm going to be at the bottom of the leaderboard. Those guys are... Oh, hello, sir. Kind of want to take a shot at these guys if they're so exposed. Yeah, they're well hidden now, but not this guy. Come on, reload. Oh, come on. Seemed close. You see that jittery thing that happens? Every once in a while, it's like I shoot and it's like it feels like the tank has been like almost pushed. It's this weird bug I only get in this tank. I don't know if it sounds like you play this tank sometimes. I don't know if you ever get it. It drives me absolutely nuts. Sometimes it's not even after I shoot. It's like tank feels like it goes rant, like it got pushed, like someone rammed up behind me and some idiot is trying to shove me out into the open. And then I zoom out and I haven't moved at all. It's like some visual kind of a glitch deal. Where is this Crusader? Oh boy, I'm gonna get sniped. Don't shoot me. Is there any there? Most of their team has been spotted. That doesn't mean they didn't reposition though. Ouch. Ooh, yeah. That felt good. That felt really good. Oh, there you are, Crusader. Rude. How did he not kill me? Ouch. Hummel. Okay, I get it. I'm hiding. I'm hiding. I'm out of the fight. I get it. You win. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, it's switching view for whatever gun I'm using. Oh, that would kind of make sense. Interesting. I never thought of it like that. This guy's gonna like pop out this way, isn't he? That would kind of make sense. I don't like it that it does that then. It feels like a kind of like a glitchy movement. And it doesn't happen every time. Which is why I'm a little bit skeptical that that's what that is. See, maybe it does happen every time and I'm just not, and I'm just an idiot. Because I felt like it did it there for a second. I don't know. Now you got me questioning everything. makes sense though. Where did this guy go off to? I don't have the hit points to just push by myself. Where are you, Mr. Tank? Wait, what's going on? Why was the capturing thing going off? Maybe he was just that fast. He was there temporarily. Scooted off and was too far behind the wall. I want a shot at him. Let me at him. Oh, sorry, dude. I want to shoot. Where'd you go? Behind that. Go get him, Panther. Shit, where'd he go? Is he hiding behind the ship? That wouldn't surprise me if he made it all the way back there. Apparently not. Where did he go? Ooh, he's getting shot at. Come on, give it to me. No. Why'd you have to hide behind the wall? GG. Good game. Did my job at defending. I didn't do much else. But, you know, whatever. Victory. Yeah, that's okay. People who were pushing north definitely deserved the XP and the points, so. And at least I didn't lose money. How far along am I towards the next tank? Oh, God, I'm still forever away. Another, what, 120,000? I'm in mountain time. So if you're central, I'm what? I can't remember. It's gonna bug me now. I gotta look it up. Google, help. Central. Is it 2 hours ahead? Am I 2 hours ahead or 2 hours behind though? Oh, it's only 1 hour. I'm 1 hour behind you. I would have guessed 2 hours too, though. Illuminating. That was my guess. But I just couldn't remember whether it was be ahead or behind. So yeah, I'm 1 hour behind you. So it's just hit 11 o'clock for me. Or it has hit midnight for you. It's getting late. And I've been streaming for 2 hours. Though I'm kind of having fun, so I'm willing to stick around if you're still hanging around illuminating. Since I think you're probably the only person watching me right now. If there are other people watching, I appreciate it, but illuminating's the only one chatting with me, so. Let's see here. Okay. Played until 5 a.m. last night. Nice. It's only you. We're so alone. Okay, we have each other. That's all that matters. But what to play next? Do we keep grinding tanks that we want to grind? Should I try and absolutely fail at trying to play some TDs? They're like sniping ones. Try some of my push through ones, or my assault tank destroyers. Yeah, I don't know how you get to the point where you have that many followers. And I'm not really, because I don't have a schedule. I should probably set up a schedule since I've been streaming more lately. It would, you know, help with the whole follower situation. Because then people would know what time to come tune in. I just kind of stream when I can or when I feel like it. Yeah, having a set schedule helps. And yeah, I don't know how they have so many people following them. They're obviously entertaining and are good at the games they stream. So they probably got that going for them, or have a fun enough personality that enough people like. Let's go ahead and play this. That people like coming back to them. So I don't know. Have you had Own 3D follow on your stream? I don't think so. I've never even heard of them. Is it someone that's lurking? You looking at the list of users? Just I don't think I've had Own 3D follow. I don't recognize the name. And looking at my activity feed of recent follows, I don't see them. Which way do I go? I think I might wait and see what everyone else does and help whatever side isn't getting a lot of attention, which looks like to be this side. And away I go. They make overlays and stuff. Ooh, there you go. Because I do a YouTube channel, which I've really neglected lately. For most of my overlay stuff that I have here, I just kind of have repurposed some of those and modified them slightly. Like I have an overlay for like Be Right Back and getting things ready that I use. And then I just do the watermark in the bottom right hand corner with my logo. When I first started streaming years and years and years ago, I went through the whole song and dance of having a really fancy overlay. Because what happened is I was streaming and I loved it and I did it all the time and had a schedule and the whole shebang. And then for a long time there, I couldn't do anything computer or gaming related because number one, my internet wasn't great, but number two, my PC actually kind of almost literally blew up. So I wasn't able to do anything for years. And then I finally had the money to buy myself a PC, but my internet wasn't quite good enough yet to be able to stream. So I started a YouTube channel. And then recently I started streaming again because I have good internet now. So I've gone through like these phases, but I've never ever done it to try to like make it big in streaming or in YouTube. Because that's definitely never going to happen. But for some reason, I find it fun. I'm a very, very introverted person to where I don't even have friends in real life. The people that you could most closely call potential friends are family members that I'm related to, or cousins. Not family members. I'm not really friends with any of my family members, but cousins. And so it's kind of weird that I enjoy talking to random internet people. But I do. For some weird reason. And I love gaming, so. Combines the two. Ah, shit. You stupid BZ. I'll take the hits for you, Defender. I want that cupola. Come here. I'm scared about that. Yeah, you. I am getting the worst RNG luck on this tank right now. Oh, man. I should just... Oh, man, I'm doing awful. Okay, ready for AIS. Oh, you're right. Team is winning other side, so we just need to hold. Good call, good call. I don't need to get impatient or fancy. There we go, finally. Ooh, nice job, Suma. Was it Suma that got it? Yeah. Go away. God damn it. That Kubla is gonna be the death of me trying to hit that thing. Such a clear weak point for me to hit, and I just cannot hit it. There we go. No need to get fancy. Doing good. Of course, our Suma's really taking the brunt of that attack. So I might actually try to make him a little bit more nervous. Oh, I did not mean to shoot. God damn it. Now this guy's going to come up and beat my ass in. Stop it. Ooh, how I bounced that, I have no idea. Ooh, there we go. There's a good hit. I should have tracked him. I should have done that. Team, come save us. Defender, take the hits for me, please. Can't afford. I don't have no more hit points to give. I really want to pop out and try to hit that TNH. Don't do it. Don't do it. We're scary. We are big, scary tanks. Thank God this defender is taking the initiative of sitting up front for me. Shit. I was scary, though. I was scary looking. That was my job there. GG. How I'm still alive, I have no idea. With my, what is it? 57 hit points. Thank you. Thank you. Nice. Ooh, lost money on that one. I did take a ton of damage, though, so that's understandable. It's practically like having a full tank repair. Didn't use any consumables, though, which is nice. Defender next to me, yeah. He probably did. Yeah, he did. Not that much more damage than me. I guess just enough to where... Oh, and he actually solidified one of the kills. Okay, yeah. Sweet. Well, let's take out the premium cousin. The TS5. I always want to say TOS5, but TS5, not TOS. Yeah, out of all the TDs to play in this game, I really much prefer the assault ones. It feels more like a heavy tank to me. which is my preference. I'm just not very... I don't know where to go on the map for the sniping TDs. So I'm not very good at it. Okay. I will go to the windmill. Unless nobody stays here, then I will turn around and stay here, since I am bottom tier. Kind of see what the rest of my teammates are doing. Well, hopefully, Illuminating, you're having a good, relaxing weekend. Able to chill out and refresh yourself for the next week. What's everybody else doing? Nobody is staying here, really. I don't know what to do. Shit, I'll stay here. That T-30 is going to go that way. I'm so indecisive. Question is, where do I sit? I could go all the way past the SU on to those rocks, or I could sit at one of these buildings. These are the buildings. I don't think you can shoot through these ones. Can you? One of the buildings you can like kind of shoot through. Yeah, I guess right corner is probably better because I got the cover from the bushes. I'm assuming this is what you mean by first building. Ooh, I am spotted. Yeah. Loader's dead. They have got a light in those middle bushes. That is not good. Well, I don't know how to help you, SU. I could just like blind fire. Although if he's not seeing me right here, he's got to be like further in, right? So maybe he's like right in here or somewhere. All right, there. I want to shoot. Yeah, he's got to be in those bushes right there. And I think the Sturv was shooting from right there. Maybe. Let's do some blind firing. You think so? You think he's right there? Wish I could see that hill a little bit better. I'm gonna blind fire this a couple more times. Well, I could try to peek out again. Nothing really penetrated me. Ouch. I think I pulled out a little bit too far. Die. Oh shit. Let's get unspotted. I think he's on the more right-hand side. TD's to the left? Oh, okay, you think it's on the left? I thought it was to the right, maybe. So you think he's more like right here, maybe? Let's go back in just in case. So if I aim right there, that's still hitting the mountain. That's just above the mountain. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of behind the rock. I'm not gonna be able to hit that. Yeah, well, the SU's over there, but the Sturb is still over here. Then there's the light tank that's got to be like right in that middle area. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit him. He's behind those rocks. Ooh! There you are, bitch. Where? I want you to die. Oh, it was really far in that corner. Ah, that fucker got away. Oh, shit. Oh, man, he's like causing all sorts of havoc. There's another Sturv? God damn it. This is not going well. Shit. I don't know what to do. Okay, our SU has moved over there. I'm the only one at the buildings. Oh, come on. Yeah, now it's dirt. Oh, hello. No, come on. Damn it. Where was that? Okay, they have to have more than one Cobra. God, that Cobra has been everywhere. It was all the way up over there now. Oh, man. Okay. I felt like I didn't know what to, I felt so lost that whole battle of what to do. And now that SU is just like walking around in the open battlefield. Like it's got nothing better to do. Come on, guys. You two gotta shoot him. Oh, man. Damn. Got torn apart. Of course, I guess it didn't matter. We completely lost Hill. Yeah, you're probably right, Illuminating. They knew where I was, and there wasn't going to be much escaping. I guess I could have backed up really far and moved over more to the right to throw them off, maybe, and gotten a better shot at that light tank. Or a better view against him. I don't know. Oh, all the way at the bottom. Because I did no damage. Dang. Okay. Let's see here. What else can we go terrorize people in? I don't really feel like playing that tank again. We could try to lose a bunch of money and play one of my tier 9s. I want to be good at this tank. It's just so slow. Isn't there a consumable for the engine? Turbocharger. Maybe I ought to put the turbocharger on here to give this thing a little bit more oomph, speed-wise. I do have 2 in the depot, so that's not a bad idea. Before I do that, though, I don't even have the better engine. I have the turbo on my KV1. Okay. Out of curiosity. Where is my KV-1? Oh, that's right. I never actually got the KV-1. Yeah, I have the offset premium ones. I stuck with the T150. You know what? Let's put the charger on. Turbocharger. Let's do it. Since I have 2 in my depot anyways. And let's try this thing out. Because I want to get better at it. Because I like the thought of having like a heavy armored slow tank that can't necessarily like dish out a ton of damage, but can sit there and hold a point pretty well with the support behind him doing like the damage. Which is why I'm trying to get that VK100 that's after the Tiger, because I've heard that tank is a lot like that, and it sounds fun to me. Oh boy, lots of pressure as a top tier. Well, let's go right down the city, right? It's so funny. I watched Quickie Baby play the Tortoise and track Permatrack T95 on the mines. Nice, and then you did it. Yeah, permatracking someone in a spot and just watching them die to like your allies is so satisfying. I can't say I watch a lot of Quickie Baby, but I do watch some of his videos. Though recently, I actually have watched quite a few of his, like, best of tier such and such or worst of tier such and such plays. Oh, hello, Emily. Didn't want a hug, but I got a hug from the Emily. It's really satisfying on those on the tanks that can shoot really fast to like permatrack somebody. Oh, hello. Damn it. That guy got up there fast. How come he shot me, not the TNH? I got a good shot off on him, though. I don't like that this guy has us pinned back here. Don't like that at all. Now this guy's coming up on our left. Oh, man, come on. Now these guys are right here. Tracked him, but it didn't do much. I don't know what kind of movement power those guys have. Oh, jeez. Ah, damn it. Well. Maybe I just don't know how to angle armor on this tank very well. I mean, that was a bad angle against those guys right there. I maybe should not have been angling that much. Yeah, they're doing a lot of side scraping over there. And maybe this tank isn't just great at hard angling because it's got that flat plate right on the corner. Maybe I need to, but I'm not trying to side scrape, do more angle the front of my tank a little stronger towards them. I was also trying to get closer up to that pillar. That VK is a side scraping beast. That's rear turret. Yeah, I see that. I mean, he's really exposing his side hard, which is not great, but he can almost poke out completely without having to expose his lower plate at all. The TNH was on sale recently, wasn't it? That's why I'm seeing it more often now. Oh, yeah, big time. They need to push. Yeah, East needs to push hard. Although that Scorpion and T95 are probably not helping them very much. Who's over there? Who's that heavy? What's that IS-3 doing? I guess he doesn't have many options, but he should be rushing that T95. At least that's what I'd be doing. Dude, you're not a sniper. At least not in my opinion. In my opinion, you're not a sniper. Dude, get your full clip and then go help that T-90-59. Of course, that T-832 might be covering his butt as well. I don't know. Show the T-59. Oh, did I miss it? Is he dead? Oh, yeah, that was the one that was just up there. That I was like, go help your friend. Sorry. Yeah. Got a ELC over there and a Scorpion up high. I don't know what that Scorpion's trying to aim at. I mean, we could still pull back from this. How are our friends doing? That BK still kicking their butts. Where are you going, IS-6? Me to the BZ. The BAZ. I like the skin on him, though. Boom. Running for the defend. If this tank gets a hold down position, it's pretty darn strong. It's hard to get a cupola shot on this tank. I was tempted to spend money on like the Christmas packs for this tank, but I decided not to. There weren't enough of the other tanks that I was really all that interested in to warrant me spending like $100 on Christmas packs to try to get it. There's very few games I'll spend a lot of money in, but World of Tanks is one of those games I will every once in a while. Okay. This game... Let's go back to the garage. I've lost interest in this game. Okay. Let's see here. Got our butts kicked in a tier 9 battle. What do I feel like playing? Let's play the Skoda a little bit. A lot of people are really good in this tank, and I'm just kind of average. I think it's because I'm not great at the auto loaders yet. In like really understanding like what moments to take advantage of and which moments to more hold back during. With the long reload times you get between once your magazine runs out. I gave 3 gift boxes, and each person won a premium Vipera, and the other 2 tanks they were giving away. Really? See, I already had the Vipera, so I wasn't interested in getting that. Wow, that's lucky. That's really lucky. And so it was that other tank, and then... Okay, gotcha. Let's go this way. Jeez, that's the same. Yeah, BZ was the only one that I was only like kind of interested in. There was like it was like a medium or light tank. I actually want to say it was a light tank. Yeah, I forgot what the others were too. I think there's a couple like tier 6s and 5s as well that you could get. I wasn't at all interested in those. I have way too many premium tier 5s and 6s. The Charm Mill. God, that's not ringing a bell for me for some reason. Isn't that a light tank though? Wasn't it a light tank? Yeah, okay. See, that's why I didn't care about it at all, because I don't play light tanks. I'm trash at scouting, and I never know where to go on the map. If I wanted to play light tanks, I'd have to like go back to like tier 4 and 5 and relearn how to play light tanks on the different maps. Which I don't know. Maybe I'll do at some point. I got you, mate. Let's do this. On reload. And that is the power of this tank. Is that double hit if you can pull it off. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the light tank game has changed with the introduction of the wheeled light tanks, to where they're the only ones that are really all that viable. Okay, I can't really hurt him at all. Thank you, other Skoda. I am ready for when you want to back off. Let's do a quick reload, so I have both shells. And let's get up there by the BZ. Oh! Suck it, Artie. Stupid Artie. Ugh, I hate artillery. Although I will say, all the massive changes they've done recently to Artie, I like way better. So despite Artie still being in the game... Ouch! Okay, yes, I had the giant Kupla. There's no... fine. Jerk. Yeah, that's the, what would you call that? The... Why can't I think of the name? Centurion wannabe? Carnivon is that premium one. Oh, hey, we got friends in the back now. Skoda died. At least we're winning this side. Yeah, that Carnivon AX. It's like the... Why can't I think of the name of the tank now? The heavy tank that I have, the British one. It's not Centurion. Conqueror. Jeez, Conqueror. It's like a Conqueror wannabe. Is what that is. Because it's got like the side spaced plating along the turret, and it's got a turret more shaped like the Conqueror. Anyways. Ooh, this is an interesting fight. Here's that VK that we were fighting before. It's a cool skin. Do you have any 10s? No, I do not. Especially in the early days when I was playing, I was so unfocused on a particular line that I just never focused enough on a particular line of tanks to get to tier 10. I could get the Super Conqueror right now if I wanted. But I've been enjoying the regular Conqueror so much that I decided not to rush it. Because like with my free XP, I could easily get the Super Conqueror. And honestly, with my XP, my other tier 9s, I could probably pretty easily turn them into tier 10s. But part of it is I'm scared I'm going to waste all my free XP on a tank that I'm not going to like. So I could turn this Object 257 or this ST1 into a tier 10, I think, right now. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, see, I could get that one too. I think I could even get... Could I take the Object 430 to tier 10? Ooh, no. We're still about 40,000 away from that one. So, no, unfortunately, no tier 10s. I don't know. I'm still really tempted to take this to the Super Conqueror. But it's practically the exact same tank, just with more HP. I don't know. Yeah. No, I've heard the same thing, illuminating. And that's kind of been the philosophy I've tried to follow for the most part. Occasionally, I'll use free XP to push past the tank. But I try to get like a feel for the tank when I first get it. And then if I feel the need to use free XP to help get past the early grind of a tank. Like, really, I should take this Object 430 at this point and just get that better engine with free XP. I also have some blueprints I can use on the Russian side. I just don't know which one to use it on. I don't know. I'm a little bit torn with the Russians because, like, tier 4 through 7, I absolutely loved the Russian tanks. I was so good at them. And then I got to tier 8 with the IS-3, and since then, I've just not been nearly as good with the Russian heavies. I was mediocre with the IS-3. I suck with the Object 257, and I suck with the ST1. I was okay with the KV4, not great. But I don't know. Love the 60 TP. Yes, I am looking forward to eventually getting into that 60 TP. Like, I'm really excited to get this tank past tier 8, get to the tier 9, and then eventually get to this sucker. I'm really stoked to eventually try this. Like, to the point where I'm tempted to free XP my way to the tier 9 and just get past this tier 8. Because I'm so close. I used some blueprints on it. I would go for the Object 277, not the IS-7. Let's see here. Oh, so you go for this bad boy? Yeah, see, the problem is that would require me to go back to playing the IS-3. Which I kind of am on off to try to go this way. See, what worries me... Yeah, see, what worries me is the pike nose. I don't seem to understand how to, like, do the pike nose really well. It used to be stronger when nobody knew what to do with it. Back when everybody in World of Tanks was idiots and IS-3 was like a powerhouse. I don't know. Yeah, it really is a hold down tank more than anything. Like, if you get this sucker hold down, then you're... Nothing's getting past this turret. This turret's a beast. I feel like I have heard recommendations of going the 277 over the IS-7, but I keep hearing that the IS-7 is a great all-arounder and learning tank to really kind of teach you tier 10 battles. So I'm still every once in a while tempted to go for it. The only reason I'm going for the IS-4 is because I hear it can be a fun heavy armor tank. So I've only been kind of lightly going for it. I just somehow this far. I wish you could do that in this game. I wish. I would absolutely take you up on that. Yeah. I don't know. That's just what I've heard. I've heard this is a great first tier 10 for heavies. I know I've heard good things about this one. See, I love that flat front. Love it. I'd want that so much better than the pike nose. I don't know. You've kind of convinced me to maybe try to start grinding the IS-3 a little bit more and go that way. Because every time I like ask for people's opinions online, I always get the response of, it depends on your playstyle. It's like, yeah, I just kind of want your opinion on a better tank, and no one like can ever give me a definitive answer. I always just get the answer of IS-7's a great learning tank. But it's ultimately up to you and your playstyle. It's like, I don't know if I know what my playstyle is, besides I really like heavies. Still a ways from getting this, though. It's apparently got a blueprint on it, though. I have heard good things about the tier 10, or T10. Well, for kicks and giggles, let's take the IS-3 out. I would every once in a while get some good games with the IS-3. But I felt more often than not the pike nose would just kill me. How does your clan let you stay in it? See, this clan that I'm in isn't really a clan. It's a clan I started with some of my cousins. There's like 4 people in the clan, and we don't really... It's not really a clan. And without playing what? Does everybody play the IS-3 in clans? Like the clan wars? I've never played in a clan war. Because, like I said, my clan isn't really a clan. It's more of my group of cousins that I play games with sometimes. Decided to make a clan together, so we just say we were in a clan. I'm too socially inept and stupid to be in a clan. And too socially nervous and awkward. I don't really know why I'm going this way, but I am. This is probably a really dumb idea, but maybe I can help fight in that A line. You didn't see anything. Shh. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Yeah, this used to be the tier 8 tank to go for. This thing was king. Oh shit, another rock. Yeah, nothing to see here. Yeah, this thing was kings of kings. An OP tank that everybody wanted and was king of the battlefield. And then it got power creeped, and once more people started getting it and getting good with it, people knew how to counter it really well. And now it's just kind of... It's still got a high win rate. But, across the servers. But it's a lot less of a powerhouse. And then you've got idiots like me that apparently don't know how to play it very well. No, don't you die on me. Well, let's see if we can... Oh, all these mofos are moving up quick. Shit, I don't have the gun depression to fight these guys. I didn't want to be on the hill. I wanted to get past the hill. Shit. Maybe I can go over there. You know what? They're not pushing me hard enough, so... Should have. Come on. Oh, okay. Yeah, gotta love the gun depression on Russians. Where did they go? I might be doing something super stupid. But they may be trying to flank me. I'm coming for you. Go away. I should be face hugging you, but I'm not. No. Okay. Go away, Artie. I don't want to go down that way. I want to go the regular way. Okay, so far so good. Except for the rest of our team is completely losing. Oh God, do I even try to, like, turn back? Yeah, see, this is one of those moments where I'm not quite sure what to do. Man, my voice is cracking. I swear I've hit puberty before. Okay, that Scorpion is actually kind of holding the line a little bit. Well, he was. Oh, God, they're actually going to cap? They're not going to come hunt me? God damn it. You pieces of shit. Come hunt me. Dang. I thought for sure those guys were going to come after me after I shot that guy. Dang. GG to them. They were not in the mood to come hunt us. Let's see here. Let's play a couple more games, then I think I might call it a night. Any tank in particular you want to see illuminating these last few games that we play? By the way, I appreciate you hanging out with me as long as you have. Hopefully it's been an entertaining stream, whether you have me on in the background while you're playing something or whatnot. I appreciate it. YouTube video about RU modern day tanks. They show how the shells are stored under the crew in the hull and how easy it blows up. Yes, that's the biggest benefit of the Abrams right now, is the fact that it's a separate storage compartment in the back of the turret that has a blasting exhaust. The exhaust part of it blows and has a heavily shielded barrier between it and the crew because it's not an autoloader, whereas a lot of the other tanks are an autoloader, so you don't actually have a crew member loading the shells. And so technically you could see the advantage of one less crew member that has to load the shells and possibly loads faster but it's a lot more risk to the crew, which is why a lot of the Russian tanks that are fighting in the current war that's happening, especially early on, we're getting a lot of getting ammo racked a lot. Because yeah, just you shoot like right here, and all the shells that are sitting right there just boom. Oh really? That's probably a good idea. I don't think I've seen the new video pictures of the new Abram. Let's take the Conqueror out. Let's see if we can't get any good game in this tank. Speaking of more modern tanks, I should give the game Armored Warfare another try. I really liked it in its infancy when it was first coming out. I played it a lot. But then, I don't know, the player base kind of died off a little bit. Got weird. But it was fun because you were playing more modern tanks, which is why I thought of it. Yeah, because it's more modern tanks. You got things like Pop and Smoke and things like that. How calm you are while playing. Oh, well. Thank you. Don't like to rage play, so I'm glad you like it. Because after all, it is just a game. Oh, I got this. Damn it. Good shot, AMX. Oh boy, they sure saw me though. I'm gonna have to go more into the city. Yes, I get it. You see me. I don't want to be here though. I want to be on the outside. Shoot. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can get back to the position we want. Oh, hey. That looked like the butt of a Conqueror. Oh, I need to... Oh, I don't have my repair kit. Yeah. Don't shoot me. Once I get that repair kit back, I need to repair my ammo rack. The whole point of this tank is to have a faster reload speed. Shit. I am doing awful. Everybody leave me alone. I'm having a moment. I should have just stayed back once I saw that guy cross. I'm making all sorts of bad decisions, and this is not a tank to make bad decisions in. Yeah. Ammo racked, couldn't reload. Oh man, I made so many poor decisions there. So many in a row. Okay. No, GG. I played horribly. Sorry, team. I'm so sorry, team. Oh no, I'm almost out of water. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if anybody online's playing Tier 4. Just for kicks and giggles. Let's see if anybody's playing Tier 4. We can go be brutally mean in the Matilda. Yeah, they absolutely own City there. And it's a strategy I haven't seen a lot until just recently, where about 3 tanks rush the other side of the city, crossing that little bridge. And then if they're successful in, like, getting a mini foothold, like 2 more tanks follow. And I swear I haven't seen that strategy until just recently. Okay, let's go be really mean in the Matilda. It's been a hot minute, so I don't know if they've changed the Matilda at all. but let's go be mean. I am in a tier 6 battle, though, so I can't be super mean. I don't remember how well this thing does in tier 6 battles. Oh, boy, I can't remember. I think it still does all right. Oh, I got a Matilda buddy. How come you're so much faster? I wonder if he's got equipment, or if I didn't upgrade this thing all the way. I don't know. It's been forever since I've played it. Dun, dun. Digging this song, though. I can't get past the fact that I feel like the turret looks different on this Matilda. It's too quiet? Oh. Can turn it up a little bit. Is that better? Does that mean you can't hear the game either? Has my game audio been way too quiet for you this whole time as well? Why didn't you say anything? I'm really bad at balancing the audio for this stream. I just can't seem to figure out. Oh, geez, this song's going all over the place. This one's almost a little bit too upbeat for me. Ouch. Okay. Apparently this thing, I mean, it is a Wolverine, though. Let's turn music volume a little bit down again. Maybe I have the sound up too... Oh, God, strong on my headphones. So everything sounds fine to me, but it's just a little bit too quiet for you guys. Okay, no shot on the Wolverine. Don't you move. At least I locked him down so he couldn't, like, fully advance on my T-28. Go on, T-28. You got this. Yes! It was totally worth it. Okay, yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to change the boost that's coming to my headphones. That makes everything else louder. Because now it feels almost a little bit too loud for myself. Oh, well, he's my tank. The explosions are fine. Oh, boy. Yeah, I just need to change, because I've got... A while ago, I got the Go XLR. So it could work with my mic that I have now that I really like. And it made my mic really well, but it just made it harder for me to balance audio between what I'm hearing and what you guys are hearing. It's hard for me to gauge that. And I don't get a lot of people in my chat that can tell me otherwise, or that do tell me, so. I'll have to remember to do that. I'm going to write myself a note real quick before we choose our next take, so I can remember to try to attempt to balance that. Where are my sticky notes? Sticky notes. Where the hell are my sticky notes? I used to use Voicemeeter Banana before I got the Go XLR. The problem is that Go XLR and Voicemeeter Banana do not play well with each other. Also, Voicemeeter Banana does not play well with Discord. It really, really hates Discord. Yeah, I used Voicemeeter before I got this Go XLR. Oh boy. Let's take the Conqueror back out. Yeah, I used to really like Voicemeeter actually. And for a while there, I was gonna try to do something podcasty, which if I ever went back and tried to do that, I'd use Voicemeeter again because it's got great audio streaming between computers that you can do. So it's a really powerful software and really nice. But yeah, everything I was doing in Voicemeeter I can now do with my GoXLR pretty much. I have the GoXLR Mini though, not the full-sized one. So there's still a few more things I could do more in Voicemeeter with like capturing audio and stuff like that. Not to mention you can have a gazillion channels, which was so nice with Voicemeeter Banana. But yeah. But I'm glad I made the switch because I wasn't able to use this mic that I have now with Voicemeeter because it's the traditional mic plug-in interface that I wasn't able to get a solid connection with, and I didn't want to. It has the option for USB, but it's not as high of a quality USB. Now they have Voicemeeter Potato. Oh geez, what extra perks does that thing have? Actually, I want to say that sounds familiar. Ouch, you jerk. That was very rude. I might have been using Potato at the very end. Now that you say that, that sounds really familiar. Maybe. But I definitely used Banana a lot. Like the majority of the time I was using Voicemeeter, it was Banana. But I might have been using it. I also did a lot of their separate audio channel installs that you could use that gave you like additional audio channels. 5 hardware inputs and outputs. Okay, I may have been using Potato at the very end there then. But for a long time I was using Banana. Is that all that's sitting there? Let's push this guy a little bit. Come on, Caliban. I will be your shield. Call it Overwatch. It's been so long since I played that. I have been tempted a couple times to try Overwatch 2. So I used to play Overwatch 1 a lot. Oh, what? Okay. I didn't aim very well at his lower plate. Oh, now I'm stuck. I can't do anything. I just don't want to expose my... Gotcha, buddy. Yep, now you guys can move up and have your fun. Hey, that was kind of mean. Sorry, buddy. Temporarily turn the game audio down just a little bit for myself. I'll try to fix that for future streams. I'm mad now that nobody's said anything before. I guess in Space Engineers I try to keep the audio pretty low though. Because there's like a drilling you do a lot in that game that can be really grating on the ears. Ouch. Up there, boys. Oh god, the AMX 50. That thing got like a buff recently, didn't it? Or is it new? Can't remember which. Oh, we gotta push. East side lost. I know you're up there. Don't you shoot me. Don't you shoot me. It's the autoloader. Oh, that's right. It's the one I have. Then what's the AMX 50 that I'm thinking of? It's the heavy that got a boost recently. With the tier 9 and the tier 10. It's like a 50S? Or a 50T, maybe? 50B. That sounds familiar. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. Oh god, I'm tempted to just cap. No, it's not an autoloader, the one I'm thinking of. At least I don't think it is. Come on. Thank you. Come on, guys. Get on cap with me. Ah, thank you. Nervous someone's going to come into that bush. And that's going to bug me as to which AMX I'm thinking of. I'll show it in the tech tree after this battle. I think we have this in the bag. Yeah, look at us go. Wasn't a bad fight. Is it M4? I could have sworn it was 50 something. Maybe I'm smoking. Maybe it is M4. It's so hard for me to keep all the AMXs straight. Same with like all the Sturves. Ooh, look at that. We got a good amount of XP for that one. Lost money, but no, that's okay. Okay, what's the one I'm thinking of? It's the other... It's the French heavy I accidentally didn't go for and now regret. Ah, see, look, you're totally right. It's the AMX M4 I'm thinking of. Whereas the AMX 50 is the one that I went for and I'm regretting. I'm regretting that I went for this tank instead of this one. I saw the autoloader and thought it would be cool and fun. And I'm not liking it as much on this, like... lightly armored tank. Though, to be fair, I need to give it more of a fair chance and really try. But it's these two tanks recently that have been, like, killing it in the game. I don't know if it's because they got some kind of buff recently. You heard it's a great tank for Onslaught, this M4? Maybe. I don't know. I just know they've been killing it. Because they've actually got some great armor. Which is surprising for a French tank, if you ask me. But it's these tanks always scare me. Just because they're powerhouses, and I so regret not, because I really don't want to go back and grind this tank. Because I don't like it. I got okay with it there at the end. But I really didn't like it. I was okay with the ARL. Hated all the other ones. Especially this BDR. But... okay, I've been streaming for 3 hours. I think I might call it a night. Might try to go... It's a little too late for me to try to go grab a snack from the store. I don't know. I think I might have a bag of chips somewhere. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much, Illuminating, for coming and hanging out with me. Hopefully it was entertaining, and hopefully I see you in another stream at some point. I post all of my, because the archives for this channel only last 6 days. I started posting them all to a YouTube channel. So if my schedules aren't lining up with you, feel free to go check out that archive channel. I have a Discord as well if you want to see announcements from me and stuff like that, or get another way to get notified about streams. Check out my YouTube if you want. It's mostly focused on the game Wayward Terran Frontier. I haven't posted there for a couple weeks because I've been unmotivated due to other shit happening in my life. But hopefully I'll see you in the future, and I will see you another time. See ya. Yeah, let's dance it out for a second. Okay, good night. See ya.